As for how much I masturbate, not that often for sure. Definitely not that often. Like, maybe like if I'm like really having a good streak, like once every other day. But like say I'm in like a depressive episode and I won't do it for like weeks. Sometimes it'll be like a month and I haven't. But usually when I don't, like I'll always get like wet dreams. So honestly, it's like I get bombarded with it either way. Like either I masturbate or I get a wet dream. So do you have Snapchat? I do have Snapchat, but it's not really like free. But if you want to DM me, anyone's interested in buying my Snapchat, feel free to DM me. So my Snapchat is basically like, that's where I post all my content first. Like Snapchat sees it first, like all my full videos. And then like a day later, I'll post it on my OnlyFans. But like, yeah, and it's like a lifetime thing. So any of my new content, like you'll always see it because it's up for like 24 hours and you can't really save it. You can record it. I don't really care if you do. That's one thing. I know some girls care. I don't really give a fuck. If you want to record it, go ahead. I mean, it's not like I'll know anyways. I don't have time to check through every single like to check to see if people have recorded it. So go ahead and save it. Next question. Would you let me control your vibrator out to dinner or a bar? So I'm actually not that into vibrators. I really hate to admit all this. So I really hope it doesn't like make me lose friends or supporters or anything like that, because like I hate to sound boring, but like I feel like vibrators are overstimulating for me. Is that like a cringe thing to say? I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I know it's in a lot of people's fantasies. It's another thing. I want to like try new stuff, and like I feel like I'm still kind of new to like OnlyFans stuff. I'm not that new, I guess. I'm definitely not that new, but like I'm like slow. I'm getting into new stuff slowly. Like I want to experiment with more stuff. Maybe try camming. Maybe I'll involve like vibrators if I start camming. Yeah, I just think they're really overstimulating. Like I could not come from that. It's like uncomfortable. The way that I do it is just with my finger. I just, I don't know. Am I vanilla? Like I'm actually vanilla though. Next question. Do you ever enjoy soft and cuddly sex? Yes, of course I do. Like, who doesn't? I mean, really, who doesn't? I feel like maybe more comfortable with someone I've known for a while. That's really nice. It's honestly definitely top tiers, the soft, cuddly. Would you bang a random in a public bathroom? This one's really interesting. Yes and no. It really just depends. Like, are they actually a stranger? Like, did a stranger just walk up to me and say, hey, let's fuck in this bathroom? Like, that would never happen. That would literally never happen. Like, maybe this is why like I just can't enjoy porn. It's just like the setup, it makes no sense. Like but some people are into that. Like, y'all actually think someone would walk up to me and say that? Like, I already know they wouldn't. People are scared to even like, people get nervous even like complimenting. I just can't even imagine that happening. But we're talking about like we're planning it, but then there's really not a stranger for planning it. I don't know. I mean, would I? Maybe. I'm sorry. I suck at some of these. Really just depends, like I do have standards. So maybe not. Have you ever masturbated in public? No. think so. Another thing I'll have to try. Like, these are just ideas for me. Thank you so much for the input. I think, yeah, there's one more question. Can you do a public video where you're only wearing a baggy shirt and fucking yourself outside? That's way more, like, I'm way more like leaning towards like trying anal than I am like doing public stuff, because like that's kind of scary. I don't know, like, I'm a pussy. Guess I'm a fucking pussy. I don't know. It's scary. Like, I don't want people to see me. Like, I guess I'm not into like voyeurism. I'm scared to do the public stuff. I've definitely considered doing public videos, but it's still like, you know, like public flashing. I do that. That's not as scary, but like, I don't know. Maybe if I go in like a really secluded area, but then is it even public? These are questions that I have, so that was actually it. Those were all the questions. Thank you so much to the people that sent me some. There weren't too many, but I really appreciate the few of you that did send me questions, and I hope that I answered all of them, because I really didn't get that many. Of course, I only was answering the ones that were like actual questions, so I'm not answering like anything else other than like questions that you might have, any kinds of questions. Thank you so much for watching.